Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself. My name's Huyền. Full name is Nguyễn Ngọc Huyền. I'm a member of class P93. As you know, today I'm going to talk to you about the power of reading. My presentation is divided into 4 parts. I'll start with 2 different ways to learn reading, the older method and the other method. Then I will look at effect of 2 methods. Next, I will help you choose the true method which is suitable for you, and finally I will talk about my ways to learn reading. I will give you some background information about this topic, the power of reading. This topic is an article of Dr. Gratian. He is #1 expert on language learning and language teaching in the world. We are going to talk about one particular method, one particular idea, very strong idea that comes from Dr. Gratian, and that is power of reading. Specifically, is the power of pleasure reading, is the power of easy reading. First of all, I will talk about 2 different ways to learn reading. In old method, we use all these textbooks to learn reading. We study spelling, we study vocabulary, and we learn all these skills. It's so boring. It makes you tired because spelling in English is very difficult and tough. And the other way, the other method I did is effect is so good. In modern life, there is many things which you need to learn. You need to learn faster. In this method is reading for fun and reading a lot of easy books. We learn vocabulary from reading. We learn a lot of our grammar from reading. We learn our writing skills from reading. And after reading so much, you will learn great reading skills, great writing skills, great vocabulary, great grammar. Well, I've told you about 2 methods to learn reading. Next, how are effect of 2 methods? The reader, the people who are just reading for fun, they're just reading a lot of fun, easy novels and books. They have a much bigger vocabularies than people who are actually trying to study vocabulary in textbooks. It's the same for grammar. Why? Because the brain works better if you read many things for pleasure. And if you want to improve your pronunciation, you will listen for pleasure a lot. Now we'll move on to the part. I will help you choose the true method which is suitable for you. You can look all the different studies. If you want to write well, have a great English grammar, have a great English vocabulary, you need to read so much. Don't start difficult things. You don't use dictionary so much. What you need to read easy novels. You see that new word again somewhere else in a book, in a different situation, of course. You will get their definition. You will have memorized for a long time. It's true. Let me turn now to last part. I will talk about my ways to learn reading. I like to read articles which there is some questions at the end of stories. It makes me memorize longer. Sometimes I found some funny stories to relax. That brings us to the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.